Once you've thoroughly researched your travel destinations, it's time to translate that information into a cohesive and actionable plan by creating a travel itinerary. This process is not just about listing places to visit. It's about building a journey that allows you to fully experience each destination while minimizing stress and maximizing enjoyment. Decide where to go and what to see. Start by clearly defining the locations you want to explore. Based on your research, create a list of cities, towns, or regions that spark your interest. If you're traveling internationally, consider how each destination aligns with your overall trip. Are you looking to dive into history, relax on a beach, or immerse yourself in nature? Clarifying your intentions will help you prioritize the places that matter most to you. Once you have your list of destinations, begin researching what each place offers in terms of activities, attractions, and experiences. If you're going to a historic city, note down the key landmarks and museums. If it's a nature escape, list hiking trails or scenic spots. Ensure you balance tourist hotspots with lesser-known gems. This allows you to experience the heart of a place without falling into the tourist traps. Allocate time wisely. The next step is time management. How many days do you want to spend in each destination? This decision can make or break your trip. You don't want to feel rushed, but you also don't want to overstay in a place where you've seen everything. A good rule of thumb is to allow at least 2 to 3 full days in major cities and 1 to 2 days in smaller towns. But this will vary depending on your interests and the type of activities you plan to do. Consider the pace you prefer. If you like to absorb the ambiance of a place, schedule downtime where you can stroll, visit cafes, or simply relax. This not only helps avoid travel burnout, but also gives room for spontaneous activities that may come up along the way. Research activities and experiences. Here's where your research truly comes into play. Dive deep into each destination and list out the top activities and experiences you want to enjoy. If you're a foodie, find the best local restaurants or food tours. If you're an adventurer, look for hiking trails, water sports, or cultural experiences. Don't forget to check if there are any local events, festivals, or special exhibits happening during your visit. Prioritize these activities based on your interests, budget, and time available. It's a good idea to plan a mix of structured activities, like tours, along with unstructured time where you can wander and discover new places at your own pace. Map out your route and transportation. Once you've determined where you're going and what you'll do, the next step is figuring out how to get from one place to another. If you're visiting multiple cities or countries, consider the most efficient routes. Will you fly, take the train, or rent a car? Research the best transport options, checking schedules and prices to find the most convenient and cost-effective choices. If you're traveling within a city, find out whether public transportation is reliable or if you should rent a bike, scooter, or car. Having a solid transportation plan will save you from wasting time figuring things out on the fly. Don't forget to download maps or transportation apps ahead of time, and it's always a good idea to save offline maps in case you're in areas without internet access. With transportation figured out, you can move between your destinations confidently. Build in flexibility and rest days. A common mistake when building itineraries is packing too much into each day, leaving no room for rest or spontaneous activities. While it's exciting to want to see and do everything, overloading your schedule can lead to exhaustion and frustration. Be sure to include downtime in your itinerary, whether it's an afternoon at the beach, a relaxed morning in a cafe, or a full day with no plans so you can explore at your own pace. This flexibility is key, especially if unforeseen circumstances arise, like travel delays or unexpected closures. Having wiggle room in your schedule helps you avoid disappointment and ensures that your trip remains stress-free. Check your bookings and documents. Now that your itinerary is taking shape, double-check all your bookings and important documents. Make sure your flights, accommodation, and transport options are booked and confirmed. Save copies of all booking confirmations, travel insurance details, and important contact numbers. It's always smart to have both digital and physical copies of your documents in case of emergencies. Also, ensure that your passport is valid for at least 6 months after your return date, and check if your destination requires any visas or permits. This final step ensures your travel itinerary is not only organized, but also backed up with all the essential documents needed for a smooth trip. Finalize your travel itinerary. Finally, review your entire itinerary. Does it flow smoothly from one destination to the next? Have you accounted for rest, meals, and travel time? With everything set, your itinerary becomes the roadmap to your adventure, guiding you through your journey while leaving room for new discoveries. In the end, creating a well-thought-out travel itinerary is about turning your research into a plan that enhances your trip. It gives you the freedom to explore, knowing that all the logistics are taken care of. Whether you're traveling solo or with friends, having a detailed itinerary lets you enjoy your travels without stress, ensuring your adventure is as fulfilling as possible. That's it for today's guide on creating the perfect travel itinerary. Whether you're embarking on a solo journey or planning a trip with friends, a well-organized itinerary will help you make the most of every moment. Remember, balance is key. Plan your must-see activities, but leave room for some spontaneity and rest. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your fellow travelers, and hit that subscribe button for more travel tips and tricks. Let us know in the comments your favorite travel destination or any tips you have for planning an unforgettable trip. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next adventure. Safe travels!